All right, get comfortable because I have a story to share. Now, this is something I shared in my blog a couple months ago. And if you read my blog, you're awesome, stephanietabola.com. And if not, now's your chance to go and get caught up. But first, listen to my story. So, this is a story titled Unashamed because sometimes we do need to make sure we're taking a moment to really evaluate and go, is what I'm putting out into the world what I want to be putting out into the world? Am I making the world a better place? And if not, maybe we need to make some changes. So, for the purposes of this story, I'm going to tell you about my relationship with my friend Melissa. Her name is not really Melissa, but we're going to go with Melissa. Melissa and I met way back in fall of 2010. And I was a junior in college, she was a sophomore. We met through a mutual friend whom she happened to be dating at the time, and she and I instantly hit it off and became really good friends. We bonded over our love of working out. We used to go on runs together a lot and work out, and we bonded on our mutual learning more about nutrition and how to feed our bodies to make ourselves strong. We studied together all the time. She was a business major and I was an early education major. But we would put Gilmore Girls on and sit in my apartment on the living room floor and have our books spread all over the coffee table and study. And then late night conversations over red wine. Our friendship got so to the point where we even got a job at the same Chick-fil-A in Kyle, Texas. We spent a lot of time together. So fast forward to the springish time, 2012. It is my senior year of college. I am currently doing an internship, working at Chick-fil-A, trying to wrap up my course load. Oh, by the way, I'm engaged and trying to plan a wedding and thinking about moving and getting a job in a state that I've never lived in. My plate is heaping full, okay? And Melissa's plate has seemed to tump over and everything is everywhere, and it's a little bit messy because she decided to end her romantic relationship. She was living with the man and now she's like bouncing around. She's in my apartment sometimes, she's at another friend's apartment, and then she's relationship hopping, and things just got way out of balance with our friendship. And I felt like I was drowning in her emotions and all of my responsibilities. And at some point, I just slowly distanced myself and started just not reaching out. I didn't necessarily ghost her because it's not like she was blowing up my phone texting me too, but I stopped reaching out and our shifts didn't really line up that much and we just didn't see each other. And so I felt bad about that for years because that's kind of how our relationship fizzled and we stopped being friends. Was just like there was so much going on in her life and I was feeling a little used and abused and overwhelmed and didn't really have the skills to help her, so I didn't. And years go by. Well, July 19, 2024, I published Ketchup Sandwiches. And in about October-ish time frame, September, somewhere in there, she reached out to me through Facebook Messenger, and we somewhat reconnected. And I just was so grateful to have this friendship back in my life. I was so thrilled to be able to apologize to her for not being able to be the friend she needed me to be at that time, for not reaching out sooner. I got to tell her how proud I was for all that I got to watch her do on TikTok and things like that. Just amazing person. Really proud of her and how she's bounced back from all of the stuff life's put her through since I knew her. I do really admire this person and I think she's an amazing person. But we started talking quite frequently and I really got attached to having her in my life. And so I was super surprised when in April things happened and all of a sudden I'm standing there dumbfounded in the middle of Sam's Club going, what just happened? Tune in for part 2 to learn more.